that doesn't get you pumped up, I don't know what will. We are just days away from Super Bowl 54, and more than 60,000 people have signed a petition to move all future Super Bowls to Saturday, a movement started by a teenage football fan from New York. Here to debate whether this should happen or not is former NFL player Chris Valletta and Mike Cox. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
All right, Mike, let's start with you. What do you think? Should we move the Super Bowl to Saturday?
Yeah, I think they definitely should. I mean, it's only beneficial towards the fans, given that whole weekend for the fans to relax, not have to worry about, going to work or school that next day, and really enjoying the experience that much more. And, comparing it to other holidays, it's just not really comparable. Let's say, Christmas, around over 90% of the population, celebrates that. Look at Thanksgiving, around same percentage, compared to St. Patrick's Day, maybe 50%, right? And still, they don't get a day off for that holiday.
Chris, what do you think?
But then you look at the Super Bowl.
So, look, it definitely would be beneficial to fans. I totally understand that point, but the reality is, the NFL it's all about making money. This is a revenue play, and having the Super Bowl on Sunday. Sunday's the most watched day of television, Monday through Sunday. Sunday's the number one day. Over 100 million people watch the Super Bowl. More would watch it on a Sunday than a Saturday. But the other thing is, the South Florida economy is going to benefit mostly from this Super Bowl. They invest $20 million in infrastructure to support the game. It's going to return over $500 million to the economy in South Florida. Those are restaurants and hotels and businesses that benefit, and having that full weekend gives them the full benefit of that, that opportunity.
But people who don't live in South Florida are sitting here saying, I don't care about what's going on there in South Florida. I care what's going on here, right?
Right back to ratings. The NFL has to demand more revenue out of their ad spots, and Sunday does a better job of doing that.
Okay, so in that theme of talking about revenue, let's take a look at some numbers here, because this is the productivity and the people who will go to work potentially after the Super Bowl on Monday. More than 17 million people plan to skip work. 7.8 million would take pre-approved time off. 4.7 would, I'm sick, 22 million would go into work late, leave early, or work from home. So you're talking about people who aren't going to be there and be as productive as they normally would be on a Monday. So people all over the country, corporations, businesses all over the country could potentially be missing out on this money. Let's go ahead and take a listen to a soundbite from the kid who started all of this. I want to get your take on this.
Super Bowl to be on Saturday because of schools are not open on the next day. The school in the next morning or work. Might as well put it Saturday.
Okay, so Chris, I'll go to you, and then Mike. Chris, you have kids. I mean, the Super Bowl's late on the East Coast here on a Sunday night. So do your kids stay up and watch and then go to school? Aren't they tired?
My kids might be a little too young, 7 and 4, but the 7-year-old definitely is going to stay up late and watch, and he'll be tired at school. I would much rather have a debate about taking Monday off as a national holiday than talking about Saturday versus Sunday.
I don't know, Mike, because I'm with you on this one, and I would prefer it on Saturday. I'm with you. I'm giving you the final word on this.
Yeah, I just don't think it's realistic at all. I mean, what's next? We have the day off for, World Series or NBA Finals or anything like that. I just think, it has to stop somewhere. And at the end of the day, football is just entertainment.
It is. I think on Saturday, everyone can, spend all day getting their parties ready, spend all night, and then you can recover if you maybe had an extra beverage or two.
Yeah.
Sunday
or
to recover.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Chris and Mike, thank you so much. Don't forget to watch the Super Bowl on Fox this Sunday. And don't miss Fox and Friends live from Miami starting on Friday morning. It's going to be a good time. Thanks, guys.
You just power